So I woke up today and my Instagram account was suspended for posting nudity. I don't know what the hell they're talking about, but if the unfortunate happens and I can't get my account back, which I don't see why they won't overturn it, I will have to unfortunately make a new one and unfortunately tell you guys about it so you can unfortunately follow it again. But until then, let's get right into the video. I shaved, I know. So with AI getting scary good, it's only a matter of time before someone takes that scary goodness and tries removing the scary. Like, imagine not having to worry about someone making an AI video of you committing an act of terrorism, or not having to worry about someone making an AI voiceover of you saying how much you want to the president. Imagine if someone had you say you wanted to the president of the United States. Imagine if AI had you say that. If you were a man, you won't bleep any of that out, Sarah. But I think it's funny that people keep saying that AI is going to be the downfall of society when all I've seen these AI companies make are just better versions of their image generators. We get it. You can generate images of the Grinch chasing Dora with murderous intent. I did this 2 years ago and you guys are still stuck on image generation? Like, unless movies and TV shows are the fabric that's holding our society together, then I think AI is just about as likely to take over the world as Kim Jong-un is. But of course, there are actually some people out there who are using AI, or at least trying to, in ways that we would never have thought to use it before. Like, yes, it was a multi-million-dollar scam that was uncovered as just being one big call center, but this guy, named unimportant, quote-unquote, invented an app that was going to use AI help you check out wherever you made a purchase online. So basically, instead of being like, this is my name and this is where I want it shipped to, his app was supposed to do all that for you using what it learned from your previous purchases. Only, like I said, it came out that he wasn't really using AI and instead hired a bunch of people to act as the AI itself. So while he didn't complete the vision, the idea was there. He had the light bulb, you just forgot to turn it on. Or there was this other guy who designed a website that would literally let you create an app by just entering a prompt. Basically, you could have been like, I want an app that's built exactly like Uber, only every time you click on something, the app burps at you like it was Rick Sanchez. And from what this guy demonstrated, this website would be able to pull that off to a lesser extent. But just like the last guy, instead of using actual AI, this guy hired a call center in India to be his AI. Which is actually hilarious because you can ask AI and a real person to draw the same image and they will never be the same, with some AI being very noticeable. So imagine someone typing in a 3-page prompt of exactly how they want their app to work. The guy at the call center who's getting it is like, what the fuck is this? You said this was a scam call center. This is a paying customer you want me to help. An actual paying customer. But with image generation, app creation, and now checkout help all off the table, there's only one thing left for AI to do. Read your dreams! So before I saw this article talking about this product, I saw this post showing it off. And to me, it looked like one of those Twitter ads for a product no one uses. Like, I thought this was some sort of alarm clock with a shitty digital display, but I'm like, this is something I would never spend my money on. So I scrolled away to this exact video.
Y'all motherfucking server is down. Get that shit back up, we trying to play.
But then I see people talking about it, and I'm like, oh, so this is a thing people are interested in? This a little thingamajig? A kajigger, as Hattie McDougal would say?
My kajigger!
But the video is just a rotating image of this dream recorder, the magic bedside open source device that plays your dreams back as cinematic reels. Dream recorder captures your subconscious in ultra low definition. Wake up, speak your dreams aloud in any language, and watch it come to life as a dreamscape in the aesthetic of your choice. So it's not really playing back your dreams if you have to tell it what your dream was. That's literally just you telling someone your dream. The only thing is, this thing puts those words into ultra low definition. Low definition wasn't enough. I guess they're like, we need that shit extra low. Whatever you were thinking of making our resolution, we want it 100 times worse. Like, how is that a selling point? I think that they're thinking that the word ultra might confuse people, and even then, one of the replies literally says, the coolest part about this is the ultra low definition as a feature. Bull fucking shit. The coolest part about this isn't any of it because technically it doesn't even exist. So if you go to their website, you get brought here. Dream out loud. Dream recorder is a portal to your subconscious, the magical behind blah 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 blah. We heard it all before, and then it says build your own, which we'll get into in a second. It then talks about the ultra low definition. Sleep without distraction. The bedroom is a phone-free sanctuary. Dream recorder works on its own, free from apps and notifications, leaving only a gentle glow in the dark. Just like my sleep paralysis demon. The ultimate dream journal. 7 slots to store a week's worth of dreams. Your personal archive archive of your subconscious. Play back your dreams and reflect on their meaning as they echo into waking life. You know, it's also a personal archive of your subconscious, your brain. The last thing they say is DIY by design. Download the open source code, gather the off-the-shelf hardware components, 3D print the shell, and assemble everything. No soldering required. So just like I said, this technology technically doesn't even exist until you make it exist. And I like how no soldering was another big selling point. Like, dog, when you click on build your own, it takes you to GitHub, where unless you know how to code, this can be in Chinese for all that matters. Like, I can totally see someone being like, oh, thank God, I don't need to do any soldering. Who the hell has a soldering iron just laying around? Let me click on the... Is soldering can I still solder something? Is that... I'd rather solder than decipher whatever this is. You're asking me to code my fucking dreams, it looks like. Not just that though, let's talk about how shitty the generations actually are. And I'm not talking about the ultra low quality. I mean that the images this thing can produce are being compared to the ones that were being made on Dolly Mini, which was one of the first image generators that gave us things like Will Smith eating spaghetti, and not the good one either. I'm talking about the fucked up one that went viral. This is literally how your dream is going to look being played back if you mention there's a person in it. And they know that. That's why their examples have the most basic shit ever. I dreamt of a giant castle, a patchwork of villages trailed behind, nearby mountains veiled in mist. Who the fuck recites their dreams like that? Was their target audience Shakespeare? But just look at how bad these generations are. You can do a better job trying to picture what your dreams are like in your head than have this thing try to recreate it for you. Like, I can see somebody using this for a couple of days, but then after seeing the limitations on what it can actually do, then it's just going to be used as a clock until the screen gives out. But believe it or not, this isn't the only useless invention this company has made. Last year they made this device called Terra that is supposed to be a compass that uses AI to give you directions so that you don't get lost. The main focus being is that you don't need your phone. And it's like, I'd rather have my phone in my hand than this big fucking plastic thing telling me where to go like I'm in a fucking video game trying to get to my waypoint. Like, if you need a compass while going on a walk so you don't get lost, honestly, you shouldn't be outside. What I find funny is that it says, designed with the science of AI and the wisdom of mindfulness, the pocket-sized compass lets you wander without getting lost. And then you scroll down and it says, get lost with confidence. I'd rather just use my phone and not get lost in the first place. But yeah guys, these have got to be some of the dumbest inventions I have ever seen. A shitty AI video generator and then something that can be made using a leaf and a needle? Can someone please come up with something cool for once? Like a fast food place that uses AI to know exactly what you want. Like in that one Jimmy Neutron episode where they can scan your tongue and give you the perfect burger according to your taste buds. Until someone comes up with that, then I don't want to hear, oh, I invented this marker that draws a picture for you. Only you have to draw the picture first for the pen to learn. Oh, so the pen can draw by itself? No. But it's 3D printable. And you're like, what? It's a pen. You mean I can't just I can't just use this one? And they're like, no, ours is ultra low quality. You're gonna have to use the ultra low quality one. But yeah guys, your dreams can now be replayed back to you at ultra low quality. Until tomorrow, peace.